Wednesday morning, and melody by choirs filled the air at Chiromo Funeral Parlor as they consoled families of the Garissa Massacre victims were gathered at the morgue to receive bodies. Government started releasing bodies of Garissa Massacre victims to the next of kin after conclusion of identification process and post-mortem. Some families are still trying to locate their loved ones, and the government is calling on the families to be patient as the identification continues.
We have started the process of releasing the bodies of our beloved young ones, the students of Garissa University, and as from now, we are processing the release of the bodies.
To be fair, we have to let this exercise be over. Once this exercise is over, then we will reconcile these numbers. So if there's any family then who would say there's still a missing person, then this is where we'll begin the process.
The body of Angela Nyokabe, who is commonly known as Jojo by her classmates, was the first to be released to her relatives. Nyokabe will be buried on Friday in Gatundu South. It is emerging that culture is delaying the process of releasing bodies. By the end of Wednesday, only 3 families had indicated that they were ready to receive bodies of their loved ones.
Mimi naitwa Joseph Musau Mukewa.
Joseph Musau Mukewa is among family members who has decided to postpone the date of receiving the body of their relative due to family traditions. Education Principal Secretary Bello Kipsang says the government has not set a deadline for releasing the bodies.
Kwa sababu ilikuwa inasemekana watu wachukue mwili leo, sisi hatutachukua mwili kwa sababu hatukukuwa tayari mpaka Jumamosi. Kuhusu kimila yetu tunafanyanga nini kusika watu Jumamosi.
And we hope any family will be prepared, because it also depends on which date they would want to bury their loved ones, and we shall process them in accordance to the day that they have requested us to process.
First Lady Margaret Kenyatta, Cardinal John Juwe and Othar Member of Parliament Mary Wambui were among those who visited Chiromo Funeral Parlor to console families. Cardinal Juwe condemned the Garissa attack and called on the government to beef up security in learning institutions and get to the bottom of the matter.
We hope the government will get to the bottom of this problem of the terrorism and the radicalization with a view to proactively stemming such incidences from recurring.
Cardinal Njuwe says the Teachers Service Commission and government should vet all their employees to ensure that teachers and staff are not used to radicalize the youth.
It is saddening that many Kenyan youths are being radicalized to commit acts of terrorism against their fellow citizens. We all need to join efforts and embrace a spirit of nationalism and patriotism among all of us.
The government ordered 442 coffins and burial clothing for the students who died in the Garissa attack. 100,000 shillings has also been disbursed to each family for funeral arrangements. We're living as the process of identifying bodies of students who were killed by Al-Shabaab last week at Garissa University comes to an end. Some parents are still worried because they do not know the whereabouts of their loved ones. For Ebro Africa TV at Chiromo Funeral Parlor in Nairobi, I'm Brenda Czeda.